Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis, guys. Hey, it's very bad, guys. There's power off here. There is load shedding. Actually, I think it's gonna run until tomorrow. That is what they said. Actually, they said this thing's gonna run until Wednesday. It's stage 4, by the way. So the power cards they run twice a day, and so we are like seriously badly affected by that. But besides complaining and other things, guys, let's just go straight to our daily analysis. You know what to do, guys. If you want to join the team, we still have that $45 mentorship. If you want to talk to me, if you want to join, just let me know. There is my contact down on this description. You can just talk to me, WhatsApp me or Telegram me. So what do we see now? We see that the market is actually on we are on Bitcoin. The market is actually on that downtrend, a very nice straightforward downtrend. I'm using one screen here. I don't know if on your side you're gonna see nicely, but I know you're gonna see nicely. Everything's gonna be clear. So what's really happening here is, yes, we can easily see that the market is actually struggling, especially on NASDAQ. We can see that, yes, since we had that downtrend, the market never broke that area. So which means for us to say maybe we can have a very nice buy, the market has to break that area before we say, you know what, it's time for us to go bullish. But currently things are still seriously not good. So things are not really good. So I can say, yes, the market is still on that downtrend. So there is a possibility for the market to range. I don't know if maybe you see clearly. This screen is a bit smaller. The market might consolidate here before pushing lower, or maybe the market will break that area as a resistance and maybe even break this area, or maybe the market might respect this area and continue, or maybe we might see the market breaking out. So we must have actually different options, because we have to have different options before we think about even taking in trade, because things might happen, things change in the market and very quick. Yesterday we actually did not have enough time to go live because there was a schedule for power cuts, and yes, the market did go off and it was bad, guys. It's seriously bad. So what's really happening here? Yesterday actually we did not go live, and actually yesterday we did not actually trade nicely because our stop loss was hit. So what's really happened is we have a very nice resistance there, and the market is playing around that area. The market is actually breaking out there. So for us to see if maybe this is a proper breakout, it means we have to adjust our resistant line and see if maybe it still makes sense if maybe we try to touch these areas, or maybe we will be forcing. I think we will be forcing. We will be forcing. So that is a nice breakout, by the way. That is a nice breakout, and it seems like the market went up again above this area as a resistance. So I think maybe the market was creating some sort of a retest, but that is not really clear retest. But we'll see. I'm not going to jump on the market now. I will wait for the market, and on DAX obviously the market open, but I'm not going to send anything. I will just wait for New York Stock Exchange open, and then maybe we will see something happening there. But currently things are still a bit going up and down. Where after the market gives us a very nice move, mostly the market will consolidate. So what I'm waiting here, I'm waiting for a better structure, for the market to create a structure that I can use to say maybe we can buy or sell. Or if I can just say I see a buy or I see a sell, no, I'll be lying. Yes, the market just broke out here, but the structure is not really clear. I'm waiting for the market to create something before I say something, before I can say maybe I will draw a resistance or a support, something that I can rely on. But if there's nothing like that, actually I'll be trying to guess. So we are on gold, by the way. Now we are on gold. What's really happening on gold? It's quite straightforward. This is 4 hours time frame, by the way. You can see that, yes, the market is on this nice downtrend. If I zoom that nicely, if I zoom if I zoom in, you can see that yes, the market, most of the time when the market touches this area, the market bounced back. So yesterday the market was here, and I even gave the signal here on the daily analysis. Unfortunately, once I'm done recording that, I forgot to send the signal. But if you did watch that, obviously you were able to take the trade, and it was very nice from this area up to this. The market was here yesterday. Go check that. Go check my daily analysis. You will understand what I'm trying to tell you here. That yeah, the analysis was very perfect. And what do we expect now? Not much, by the way. Since we are on a downtrend, the market might still go up here and go down again. But since we have a small support here, the market might start to actually range from there or consolidate, because this structure is quite similar to a wedge. By the way, the market might start to do something like this. So for us to say we can buy, where we just have to wait for the market to break out, or to break that resistance, or maybe the market has to break that counter resist support area and maybe reach this area. Then we can say yes, we can take the market to the upside. The market to the upside. So I no longer used to record with these things, guys. I used to record with OBS and things. They are very smooth there. So what's really happening here? We are on US oil. Quite straightforward, by the way. What's really happening here is it's quite straightforward. We see that nicely. As I used to explain, the market is been pushing to the upside. The market is been pushing to the upside, and at the end of the day, we call that an uptrend. So the market was around this area where we used to call a support area. Then the market actually respected that area and started to push the upside. And after that, the market was creating this wedge move, and we waited for the market to break out and we jumped on the market. So this was just an example that I gave yesterday, because we already had a trade around that area. You see, we already had a trade before, I think on Friday, and then the market was not really active, which means that order was still actually active. So what's really happening here is, for us, it's quite straightforward. We can see that the market is towards very on a nice support area. We saw a breakout. Now it's time to do what? To continue with that uptrend, because it shows that the market is supporting, or it's respecting that support area, which means we are on a very nice buy. The market can still go higher and higher. Simple as that. Simple as that. So let's push the next one. I hope now you understand why I did not go live. The power was off, guys. So we have power. We have load shedding. We have load shedding. Those who are in my country, they understand that. So I'll have to buy a backup. I have some backups, but they're not really strong. So I need something which can be like seriously strong, so that I can go out here and try to help you. That's why I say, guys, you're supposed to like, share with your friends, subscribe, so that we can I can invest in this thing without even looking back. I can buy the UPS, I can buy all those things, equipment that they can help me to help you, you see. Because sometimes we buy stuff that maybe, or we sacrifice things that at the end of the day, people, they don't really even appreciate that. You see, people, they don't really appreciate that. They don't really know the work we put before we go here or live or whatever. We have electricity issues, so we have to have the the UPS, and then still people don't really subscribe or something like that. But it's part of the process, guys. I hope you understand that. So we are on US30. By the way, what's really happening on US30? US30 actually took us out. No, we did not. US30 was not activated. The one which was activated is actually NASDAQ. So what's really happening here is, yes, we saw the market going crazy. Last week, the market was going crazy high. We did eat together around this area, but what's really happening now is the market is around that area where, or that stage where mostly it will consolidate before going up, or maybe trying to go down. So let me show you this on a bit smaller time frame, maybe, or let me just use 1 hour. Let me just use 1 hour. So what's really happening? These ones, they don't really matter that much. On an hour, you can see nicely that yes, the market is actually starting to consolidate. The market is starting to consolidate, and after we saw that, we start to say, okay, now we can breathe nicely because we're no longer going to get confused with the wrong structures. Yesterday we had something like that, and we supposed to do what? When the market creates something like this, we were supposed to buy, and then the market went lower, and I can see that yes, you know, after I was out of that, I did not even go back on the market. Why? Because you have to learn. When you lose, you get out. When you make money, you get out. I did not even try to check what's really happening. So now I can see that yes, the market is actually creating this nice structure, which we call what? A consolidating or a ranging move. So the market will actually move between these two resistant, this resistant and support, and after that we will be waiting for a breakout. If the market breaks out, we will jump on the market like that. If it pushes lower, it means we can wait for a nice retest or a better structure for us to say it's time to do what? It's time to sell. But currently the market is just consolidating. That can still mean that the market might still push to the upside. That is possible. That is possible. The market can still push to the upside. The market can still push to the upside. I hope you see that, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button, guys. Smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Subscribe and share with your friends. So what do we see now? We see that yes, the market is creating some very nice, let me just use 2 hours. The market is creating some very nice structure. You can see that the market was moving nicely. The market was moving nicely to the upside. So what's really happening here is we can easily see that sorry, someone was calling, by the way, so they're now confusing me. So the market, oh, I like what I see now. I like what I see. So what's really happening here is I see that the market is actually on a bit smaller. It's an uptrend, by the way, and this is still fresh uptrend. You see, this is still very fresh. So what I see here is now the market is that time where it creates that ranging move. People that I teach, they understand this. I think the market is creating that now. I see that happening. So there's a chance that the market can push higher and create something like that again before pushing up. I see something like that. Do you see that? So I'm still actually bullish on NASDAQ currently. I'm still bullish, but still there's still some bad news in the market, guys. There's still some bad stuff happening in the market, but the best thing that we can do is it's much better to wait for the market to open. Just know what you do. Understand what you are doing, guys. Don't just jump on the market and say I just want to trade. Trade when it's at the right time. Now I think the market might consolidate here, touch this area and push up, and there's also a chance that the market can break this area and push the lower side. That is also there. It's on the table. But guys, without making this this video longer, as my laptop might die very soon. I think I left with few minutes. So what I can do here is let's try to maybe to meet later. If the power won't be here, I won't also go live, guys. I'm sorry about that, but I won't just force because there's other things that we're supposed to do, you see. So let me answer this guy because this is my job, guys. Mapu eriku phone in few minutes of an exale meeting. 2 minutes. So now what I see, sorry guys, so what's really happening here is that was my friend calling. So I'm expecting the market to create something like this, push up, create something similar move by the way, and something like that. This is what I'm hoping that it might happen, but there's a room for error. The market might break this area and do what? Push the lower side. The market might push the lower side, and we have to know that, and we have to make sure that there is a room for error. And if that happens, we are not surprised, and we're not going to fight the market. Simple as that. We don't have to fight the market, guys. So yes, if you want to join the team, you know what to do. Check my contacts or check my previous videos. You will get my contacts. Talk to me if you want to join the team. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. I hope you're gonna have a very nice winning streak week. Thank you very much. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. Bye.